The significant piece about Mars and Scorpio, which we'll talk about more next month and over the months ahead, is the fact that normally Mars spends 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks in a sign. Every other year, Mars turns retrograde. And when it does, it can spend up to 8 months in a sign. So what happens with Mars is that it moves into Scorpio. It moved into Scorpio the beginning of January. It moves into Sagittarius, the next sign, the beginning of March. So it's 2 months. 2 months in Scorpio, and then it moves into Sagittarius. But then in April, Mars turns retrograde. At the end of May, Mars moves back into Scorpio, and it stays in Scorpio all the way through August. So again, we have these tides within tides that happen within life that we don't often notice, rhythms within rhythms. And as Mars moves into Scorpio, how we move forward. Mars is our forcefulness, it's our assertiveness. When it's too assertive, it's aggressiveness. Mars is the warrior planet, but you see, in ancient astrology, Mars, like several of the other planets, did double duty. Mars we associate as the planet of Aries. So Mars is fiery and action-oriented and the warrior. But in ancient astrology, Mars also was the planet associated with Scorpio. And Scorpio has passion. It's a water sign. It's feeling. So we moderners have stripped away the passionate side of Mars in our understanding of it because we've substituted that with Pluto as the ruling planet of Scorpio. Now again, we'll come back to this over the months ahead because Mars is in Scorpio for a long haul. But the point is that Mars is a heavyweight in Scorpio because it's its own powerful sign. It's its domicile. It's its home. And as such, our feelings, that would be the Scorpio side, our passions are energized by Mars's presence there to the extent that we can become obsessive, we can become compulsive, we can become so driven that we don't know when to stop.